I've got good news and I've got bad news. The bad news is that I played a little bit off stream. The good news is I've got today's taxi missions out of the way. I have a firewood job ready to deliver. And I have sat down and ordered 10 plus boxes of parts ready to pick up. Ooh, it's Christmas. This is going to be a big one. Scotty, Eric, Martin, Alcarion, Bear, Salty, Mind. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. How is everyone? I'm not pregnant. I just look it from a side. So, I did the prep phase properly. I also sold a bit of Kill You to Sothan, who it would appear is there a lot now. I don't know whether there's some patch or something that fixed his schedule. But taxi missions are done. We don't have to do any of those today, despite today's stream title being a really good one for somebody struggling to work out how to do the taxi thing. However, I think as long as Salty plays her role, we could end up today with a lot to do. Oh god, I've got all my windows fucked up. Hopefully everybody's well. Are we ready? Not a lot of driving today, hopefully. I just want to get to the point where I can have like a part of the car. Like, is it too much to ask to just have a part of the car done, like the suspension, or the engine, or the interior, or the bodywork? None of which we're currently getting to. Maybe the bodywork's kind of done, I suppose. This is a lot of pressure. Come on, Salty, it's fine. There was a suspicion earlier in Discord that you may have been taking parts from every box and have a fully rally-tuned chorus rivet behind PSK that I've paid for. So hopefully we'll have to make you come second in the rally. Lovely. Also, look at that for a prep phase. Look at my stats. Even problem is not a problem right now. Good. So, also we've got this stuff that I picked up yesterday, right? We've also got that shit suck that I got yesterday, but look at this. This is the... it's perfect. And, because it's in town, I'll have the tractor, and I can use the tractor to pick up the shit from Salt. It's perfect. It's also midweek. Trim! Hi! Good, right. But, what time is it? It's Wednesday morning. It's 6 a.m, 7 a.m, I should say. Sothan is partying outside. There's a new Kill You batch brewing. I do have leaflets. Maybe, if we do have any spare time later, we'll do leaflets. But I'm about to get a huge chunk of money, so let's take advantage of it. I'm up for this today. I'm excited. I'm in a good mood. Let's go check the... I'll get the sorbet fired up and we'll check the mail. Gwynblade, good afternoon. He doesn't know, so be careful. I've got a migraine all day, and I think it's your fault because you've not streamed WoW in ages. Yeah, I'll be streaming it on Friday. No one cares but you. It's fine. We do it just for you. Okay, I've made an appearance. Now I'm going to fall asleep and miss another day of marbles. Roger that, Mindrake. Sleep well. The fuck is all this noise? What's going on? Blower. Off. What's that noise? You better have a fucking migraine and not a headache, you shifty little... True. Right, heater's on. And because the sorbet, which I've not found myself saying a lot lately, is an actual nice car, it warms up. You don't need to fucking... You don't need to mess about scraping windows or driving it to warm it up like you do with the taxi. Stupid German engineering. It should be British, like the good old Talbot. Alright, what do we have in here? Post order notification. Right, Salty, we're doing our end of the deal here. It's all on you now. Can I hear cousin stuck already? Sothan, stop making so much noise. I mean, technically he isn't in. It's Olga and Jamie in this instance. Let's go get the bits and bobs from the car then. I think I got an oil pump, fuel pump. I can't remember. Robin Reliant. Well, it's based on the Talbot, apparently, which is, I think, an old British car. Right. Let's take... What was in the shop? Oh, it's the new colour for the car as well. Yeah, because we decided that pink was never getting us anywhere, so we've swapped to a bit more of a sort of... '70s, like, muscle car colour. It was miserable looking, yeah, it was. Were Talbots just rebadged Renault 6.4? I don't know. I thought, in my mind, they were British. Are they just a British rebadge? Is it just like what Seat does to Volkswagens? 6.4, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's something, it just didn't look, I don't know. I might have been a bit more confident about how it looked if it wasn't all banged up and bruised. Can you tell I just, like, slammed the taxi into the trees when I got almost sick of it? The Talbot, also known as St Hubert Hound, was a type of hunting hound common in England during the Middle Ages. It's depicted in art of the period as a small to medium-sized, white in colour, short-legged and large powerful feet, deep chest with a slender waist, long drooping ears and very long curled tail. It's shown in one well-known example at Haddon Hall with a fierce facial expression. And if that doesn't answer your question, 6.4, I don't know what will. You didn't like it from the start. It was pink, not purple. I don't think I'd ever associate... fucking hell, I forgot the name of the climbing plant. The pink-flowered climbing plant. I've got clematis stuck in my head. Give me a clue. What's it begin with? I don't think I've ever associated that with being purple, but I just did what I was asked. Not a hater of pink, but I definitely wanted purple, yeah. Clematis. That's a very strong clue, Kit, and I'll have to think about. I'll put some thought into whether or not I can guess it from the clue you've provided. Talbot Simca or Simca Talbot, I can't remember. So that's what it's based on, yeah. Literally purple and white. Aqua, welcome to the stream. Sothan, welcome to the stream. That's what I just got back from. Getting coffee. The answer is getting coffee. It's always getting coffee. Yeah, I've worked with it for years, King, but in my mind it was always like a sort of whitey pinky colour. Maybe it's the British version of it. Right, wipers off. Is the car still running? Oh yeah, it is. Lovely. Right, let's go home. Let's go pick the tractor up, and then I've got so many parts. I've got like 10 boxes to pick up today. Just kidding. Okay. Oh god, don't stall. Don't stall. It's because the handbrake's on. Iced coffee is better than hot. Roger that. Allow me to enjoy my hot coffee. Right. Oh, we've still got batteries in the stereo. We'll definitely do leaflets later if we've put all our new goods on the car, right? But for now, especially as the sun's coming up, we might just get there in time to pick up to grab the tractor, assuming the tractor has the fuel. Why sip when you can skull? What does skull mean again? It's the teenage word for throwing back schlur, right? Best thing about coffee is the lovely sweet syrups you can fucking ruin. True. Go and you enjoy your shitty bitter bean juice while I enjoy a nice sweet treat to wake me up. It's a cultural thing, Sothan. Leave us alone. I have, Martin, yeah. I made he gets 10% off. It is Scotty, yeah. I was just making a joke about it being juvenile. Just crush a Pro Plus. Can't drink coffee without sugar-free vanilla in it. They prefer the sugar and pretend they like it. They prefer to suffer and pretend they like it. I have 2 Pro Plus. There's not enough caffeine. I need at least a pound of sugar and a little bit of coffee to get me going. Surprised us earlier, I looked up that there's more caffeine in a bar of chocolate than there is in a can of Coke. I mean, we all knew that chocolate had caffeine in it and stuff, but I didn't realise that it actually surpasses Coke and Pepsi and stuff in terms of caffeine content. That's kind of cool. Dark chocolate especially, it's like 3 times as much. You need some coffee with your sugar, something. I'm going to start saying skull at the weekend. I am not saying it's new, I was only kidding. I may have, my sarcasm might have been misaimed, I think. I do think, though, jokes aside, the lower the quality of coffee, the more likely I am to put shite in it. But if I'm somewhere like Gwynblade makes good coffee, if I'm somewhere like that where I'm getting a high quality coffee, it would feel a bit of a shame to start ramming it full of everything you can think of from the tuck shop to make it palatable. I had no idea until I was pregnant with Thea how much stuff has caffeine in it. Chocolate definitely surprised me, yeah. I mean, it's cocoa, right, so it's always going to have some in it, but the fact it's got more than a Coke or a Pepsi per X amount of whatever it is, it's like, what, double per measure or whatever? Is that why I have the shakes after drinking iced coffee and eating chocolate at the same time? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I buy somewhat nice coffee, a lot less bitter than the cheap stuff, so I don't have to put in as much sweetener. Apparently Red Bull has caffeine in it. I thought people drank it because of the hilarious adverts. People don't drink Red Bull to get an energy boost. They drink Red Bull because they've drunk Red Bull for the last 20 years and they don't want to have the dip that comes with not drinking it. There it is. If this was QI, Martin, I'd press the alarm button thing. For the too obvious thing. £750ml of coffee and a whole bar of chocolate. Just eat the sugar direct from the bowl. It's a lot less washing up, right? Oh, I'm excited about this box pickup. Come on, Talbot, you can do this. There we go. Oh, it's Christmas. Make a real and overstimulated, yeah. I know I'm going against the 95% of the population that says they don't like it, but I do really appreciate the taste. I quite like that taste. But now I'm not doing 10 hours of manual labour a day. It's just simply too much caffeine. Yeah, it's just unneeded amounts of caffeine. Gorfang's entirely family runs their energy drinks. Always some kind of energy drink. To their credit, they do research on low caffeine ones, sugar-free, etc. If it's sugar-free and low caffeine, why is there a need in it being an energy drink? Oh, fucking bills. 128 for the phone and 300. I'm not going to unload the sorbet though. I just want to make use of this. The taxi has ruined me. I had 1,000 hours of muscle memory built up with handbrakes in this game. But because the handbrake is so finicky in the taxi, I just stopped using it. And now I've lost all of the handbrake instincts. Thought about saying something once, but the shit I put in my body is way worse. Have you seen the circle that is my body? But I don't. Yeah. What? Why do they need to have energy drink? What? Like, have they just got used to the taste? As if low caffeine and low sugar curbs the itch. I guess it's just a routine thing, though. Rubber fists have 0 caffeine. And they don't fucking nearly as hard as Red Bull. Right, before I go... Taste and tiring sleep's good. Yeah, exactly. That's the dangerous thing about caffeine, right? Is at first you're drinking caffeine to get the benefits, and before long the benefits have worn away, and you're just drinking caffeine to avoid the downsides of quitting, right? It feels like that anyway. And also, I'm sure there's quite a psychological effect of assuming because you haven't had your fix in a morning, you're almost guaranteed to. Oh, I do have it. I'm really jealous of people who get it. Me too, actually. I don't think I've ever had the bump from caffeine, but I just get really low quality of sleep if I've had it. Oh, kitten. This is that 70s brownie orangey colour we were looking for. It's not the orange, but it's exactly what you requested. I think we picked... Oh! Hey, this looks alright. And it's not actually terribly different from the roof. Alright. Jitten's picked correctly. That's better. Deny it, everybody. Ooh. That's better. That is infinitely better. Yeah, it's solid colour, that's true. You know how in physics, instead of assuming that you're dealing with a cow or a person, you just assume it's a sphere. I am that sphere. I've got no edges, only fat. And you're barely a person. Gene Hunt wants his car. That's kind of the look I think we were going for. Jamwes, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. If you're really tired and drink caffeine, you're now really tired and nervous. It's a win-win. Alright, let's get going. I need to go and get this. I've ordered so many parts, by the way. We're going now. I won't deal with problem just now. With a hot cup of coffee, so it's the hotness, yeah. I never get an energy spike, it just makes my sleep quality shit. One thing I really notice is that when I cut caffeine, I'm so much more energised during the day because my sleep quality is so much better. But it affects everybody differently. What have I told you so, then? Right, let's go make some money. This one's in town. Okay, I'm immediately happier at the colour of that car. Oh, that you're barely a person. Yeah. To me. Love. Ah! So, when we drop these logs off, we're going to get 3,200, which will put us on what? 57-ish? That's good, because I sat last night and ordered like 10 boxes of parts. I got a targeted 2 or 3, and then just ordered all of the like 90 to 250 random ones. You know, like the 90 to 250 mark random boxes. We might get terrible RNG and get nothing of what we want and end up in the same position again. Or we might actually finally start making this car look like a car. And now we have this new road over the lake. The journey's going to be a lot faster. I am concerned about one thing though. Siddle still hasn't called for a second batch of logs. Like, can you remember when I first picked up the car, how long ago that was from Siddle's? I dropped him some logs off the next day, and we haven't heard from him since. Either he's just become a lot more economical with his log usage since summer when he used a truckload a week in 35-degree weather, or he's dead. But now we've got Siddles, Kitten, and a new guy in town that doesn't have a name yet. So maybe we can get by without Siddles. Oh, there's another one as well, isn't there, on the North Road? I forgot about that one. There's like one across the North Road, one southwest. Radway, good morning. I'm off to pick up a massive order in the tractor. Dead, it's got to be. And one way to prove it, so then, is his ghost's just arrived. Look, Siddles, welcome to the stream. Nobody gets by without Siddles. That's actually literally true in this game, because we wouldn't have a car without the Siddles character. I'm conflicted, very conflicted. I forgot this song's quietly been getting every YouTube VOD muted in Belarus. I guess TV themes, because in my mind, obviously video game themes, soundtracks, not soundtracks, but scores, they're all alright. There's no copyright issues there, obviously, because of Twitch and YouTube, but you forget that you put a TV theme on like this, and suddenly... It is Radway. I sat before the stream last night, and I ordered 10 plus boxes. So I'm off to drop these logs off now in town, and I'm off to collect them all, and we're going to drive home and have a big unboxing. To use an internet term. Well, I very much enjoyed this coffee now we've been talking about coffee. I suddenly appreciate what I've got. I think coffee for me is like smoking used to be. It's 99% routine that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy the act of making it and sitting down with it, and the bits and bobs that you have that accommodate it. And I have very simple coffee taste. More than the actual chemicals that I'm receiving from it. It was always the same with smoking, because I used to roll my own. And it was the tin and the smell and the feel of your hands and that sort of stuff. All the stuff I missed. Yeah, we're having a haul. I'm going to sit down in the bedroom, kit, and I'm going to put some fairy lights around the headboard of our mum and dad's bed. And I'm going to open all these car part boxes that sit at the end of the bed filming. I'm going to go, hi guys! And we'll talk about, I don't know the name of any shops. I was going to mention a relevant shop, but I've no fucking clue. Londis, yeah, we're going to have a Londis haul. Londis Hall sounds like a National Trust place you can visit in the UK. I switch between tea and coffee depending on the mood, but the routine is I have a hot drink in the morning and only in the morning. Roger. That's the house there. Don't know who lives there, we'll have to work that out. Londis Hall was Scott's sister. Oh, fuck. Nope, we've managed. I got quite good at driving the tractor with one hand, doing it like this. While I'm sat drinking and turning the camera and stuff. And I'm going to turn the lights on by banging the Y button on the desk. Still no sign of Trim, by the way. I think it's bad news. He had a dicky heart in summer 3 years ago. 4 years ago. Wonder if he sold his farm. How long's it been since I ordered those parts? I think it's been 3 days, so they can certainly be there, right? Sounds inherited. Oh yeah, the boy's taken over. Dog runs it now. I should be checking all of these buildings and stuff. Because we checked the like factory thing yesterday, and it looks like there's some stuff being worked on in there, so that's going to potentially be something in the future. But we should also check all the sheds, because we might find one of the wrecks. Like if we found one of the wrecked vehicles, like in my summer car, taking that to Alkerion would be enormous. Because they're between like $2 grand and $6 grand or something, those things. They were amazing. Right, if I remember, the way to get to this guy's house is we turn right at Mindrights, between Suski's and Mindrights. So it's this way. Past Suski's house. And right here before Mindrights. And then right again. It's here somewhere. Am I right in doing this? This just feels like a risk, but I think it's correct. Nope. Is it not this house? Or is it that house? It's that house, okay. I've gone too soon, that's fine. Here he is. Character without a name. How do, pal? Sorry, I'm going to have to do this in a bit of a dodgy fashion. Okay, that's not very FCI, but it's fine. You're not going to tell anyone. What's happened to the radio? I feel like this is asking for it physics-wise. Morning! How's it going? I need a lot of money from you, if possible. There's your logs.
Jahas päivä. Nonni, siinähän sitä klapia
My beer and sausages with all the money.
Hyvä homma. Ja tuosta
That would be the
rahaa
sensible
taskuun
thing
ja
to do.
ei muuta kuin nähellään.
But I am going to spend all of this money on junk for a project vehicle when I should be paying child support. Lovely. Right. Salty, over to you. Let's head and pick up. See, now we've got the tractor with us and can pick everything up. Not have to stick it in the back of the sorbet and mess about. There's always a bit of a loading zone now between Benumnumits and the pumps. Oh god, bear. Is Gwynblade on the bus? Gwynblade is on the bus. Is Mina on the bus? Mina is on the bus. Hello. We got a double. God, I know he drove off. Don't know where Bear is though. I'll have to be careful in case we run him over. Can't see if the road's clear or not because of the posts and the tractor, the what do you call them? Pillars. I genuinely have to be careful because it could be like anywhere. I should probably fuel this up actually, shouldn't I? It was the early bird special in the cafe at Debenhams. Is that where you're heading? Oh god. Okay, I may have jackknifed the trailer slightly. That was intentional. Dougie, good morning. It's Christmas Day. How was your guts? Yeah, what Kit said. Do you need some salmon soup to make you feel better? Right. Gotta pay in cash. I'm worried about the bank now. Go on, accept that, you bitch. Accept it. There we go, finally. Left pump, please. Appreciate it. Is Dougie still eating? I thought you were saying Dougie's still eating on a suit you made. That was quick postage. Got there before it went cold. Same old today. I was able to eat slightly more yesterday, but I'm still feeling hungry and your stomach's in knots. Shit. At least you're getting through it. You don't have to work through all this, do you? Ooh. That pub looks cold. I'm actually surprised there isn't like ice check textures on the wheels and stuff in this. Yeah, Dougie's got it worse than anybody. Dougie's got super turbo shits. I'd make him soup if anybody wants to visit us. They're getting cooked for. Salty. Salty. Hey.
Jumalauta!
Salty. I'll get some food while she's pissing about. We will have... She's gone to go get it already, that's what she's doing. Some energy drinks as well. Oh, she's here. No, come back.
Perkele!
I need her here and I need there as well. Oh, she's gone to go do her rounds. There's no customers because the game's in early access, Salty. There's no reason to go wandering around the shop checking on stuff. True, mine. True. Service with a... Well, with a grimace back then. I can't wait for these characters to have voice lines, though, because it feels like the game's lacking the life the last one had, right? Salty. Yes. How are we? Got to round up 45 boxes. So that first, please. Thank you. And then... Excuse me. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy shit. 13. Maybe shouldn't have picked all them up at once. No, it's fine. We'll work with it. Phenomenal work. I got carried away. Leave me alone. Bear, stop laughing. It's worth it. I've got 984, but I have just paid the bills at home. Oh, this is going to take some loading up, isn't it? What capitalism does with people. What do you think fucking Benjamin was doing, mine? Working for the Shah? $45 bucket hours. I maybe shouldn't have picked them all up. I got... Yeah, but imagine how fun it's going to be. Not the Shah, the Tsar, I meant to say, of Russia, not the... Also, Russia wasn't communist under the Tsar, but you know what I mean. Shah. Fucking Mr. Pandari. Okay, this is... You got confused because... all you fucking greens not the same. Oh, Radware said it, I see. Yeah, it genuinely all you people that just go with default green, of which there is thousands. Cats and Augur and Trim and Radware and Gwynblade and Martin and all you people look the fucking same. Sorry, Radware, that's who I was aiming it at. Okay, and I can't respond to that. You use my favourite colour, fuck off. I like the way that Kitten's using your favourite colour, so in response, you're like, oh, I can't be the same colour as Kitten, I'll just be the same colour as this other 45 greens in the corner. Hey, the oranges don't need to, Kitten. Clever, right? And even then, like Siddles and Tagslack and Salty and Shaggy Dan and all these people that do use orange, they've not all picked the same fucking one. How's that? That looks lovely, Kitten, yeah. You can make a cardboard fortress. Yeah, hey, let's write sub to the Sothan in cardboard boxes on the lawn. I bet I could at the end of this write sub to the Sothan in car parts. Mine went wisteria colour. Oh, I've got readable colours on. So if you actually did change to different colours, Kitten, Martin and Radware are all the same colour on my screen. Pretty good. Do you want rats? That's how you get rats. How does one change their name colour? It's in like there's some settings somewhere, Salty. It's on in the chat. I think the cog next to the word chat, near where you type. I think there's like a chat appearance or something. Chat appearance. There you go. Who's got the truly unique? Shaggy Dan's got a pretty fucking unique colour in this place. Shaggy Dan's the only person with it, which is kind of cool, that like paler orangey colour. Tagsack's got that like yellowy orange, that's kind of cool. Lundios in white. Fancy. Alcarion used to be very unique with the red. Alcarion and Chrisman were the only people I ever knew that wore red. Now it's just Chrisman alone on his island of beauty. Martin, unironically, very unique. You've always been blue as far as I know, so then, yeah. You and Satan have always been blue. Now I'll know exactly what messages belong to Martin, and I can ignore him a lot easier and faster. you know what I've basically bought from Salty right here? I've bought low frame rate. Still, I still associate you, kitten, with that like bluey grey in my mind. It's everybody's favourite colour, apparently, mate. It would appear. Koala was like a, at least on my screen, like a pale, like lavender colour, but you was like a. You had it recently. I've seen a screenshot from like 18 months ago that you had it. It's like a. I don't know how to explain it. Like a silvery blue, grey thing. Because you not got the option on mobile, Salty. It must be somewhere you'd have thought, right? Apparently the Twitch apps had a bit of a downgrade lately. Look at this, though. We've made a bad decision. I shouldn't have bought them all at once. I don't know why I got excited. But if I do have trouble with bills, I've got shit suck and stuff, and we're a long way out from previous shit sucks. Also, the weather's turning and the night's falling. Better get this stuff home. Go sort problem out and stuff. The house, and then we'll take it back, and it's unboxing time. Hi guys, I'm back from Primark. That's all I can think of. It is a bit like that Radway, yeah. But without the promise of 5 million marks. I enjoyed that. I got a trophy cabinet out of it.
Breaking news. Stubble has been found trapped under Satsuma again. Won't put as much time and effort in saving lives as he does in his injury simply.
I need a swear button on the controller, don't I? Let's have Finland FM on. I'm sick of hearing Radio Man abusing me. He didn't ever promise you that. You stole it from him. I mean, without the prospect, shall we say, then, not promise. If I leave all these really super good car parts out overnight, not overnight, while I just run in and have a drink from the toilet, is somebody going to steal it? Cousin! Oh, I got so excited to see Cousin in a hedge, I nearly drove off the road. I've got more things due coming this week, but there may be a lull soon, which I might be able to do some radio nonsense. Absolutely no pressure from our end, so then, but I'll be ready to stick it straight in whenever you fancy getting something done. He's right where he deserves. In a bush. True. Trouble is, when he's in a bush there, when I'm trying to relax at home, he's fucking revving his engine. No, that other bag of food's not for home, is it? More Radio Man. Radio Nonsense was the radio station on the island your president used to go to. Is that an actual reference to something? As in the Radio Nonsense thing? Ask him how to pronounce a certain dish, Radware. Is this motherfucker in again? They've patched this. They've patched it. Big Sothan's home. I've actually run out of kill you, Jazz. Since we said yesterday, Sothan, that kill you seems to be a lot less of a occurrence now. Every time I come out, it might be that he's just there every evening. Your first project will be a government company from Peru. Sothan, how's that? Come on. Got another batch. Got another batch coming from you as well. I'm sorry about that whole bridge incident, by the way. You don't happen to have a suitcase around here, do you, by chance? I've always really liked the idea of a park bench in your kitchen as a dining table. Not as a like full-blown dining table where you entertain guests, but as just a convenience thing. Because they take up so much less room than a standard table and chairs. I have to have a sleek sorbet. Was it 80 marks, Bear? This is the same batch as before. Did you just say 80 marks? $70. Was it definitely 80 before bet? Is it going down? Why is it going down? Was he taken out for a bit and put back in with a different pricing scheme? Interesting. He's ripping me off. Yeah, what? Maybe you can't sell to him too often, maybe? I've been just happily throwing money at him as well in the last... off stream. I've not even considered that. Fuck, I've been wasting money. Oh, I've just missed that good sock. No, we haven't. Somebody must be glutting the market because they're causing the price to go down. Well, I think it might actually be something like that, Alkarion. Like, if I'm selling him too much... Because it's not even a different batch. Unless it's the age of the batch that makes the price go down. Does sugar wine spoil? Or does it, like, weaken over time? Oh, God, what does that mean? It don't feel like it's changing, Radway, so I'm going to do as long as possible without drinking to see if it'll slowly affect it over time. But I am kind of concerned that it's not changing despite all the effort we're putting into lowering it. So, maybe... Like, my current theory is you only start sobering... If it's in the game, it might not be in the game, but if it's in the game, you only start sobering when it's closer to the top. But that would make sense, because it should surely be time since your last drink, right? Which, for me, I've had one in, like, 2 weeks. It is, kitten, yeah. Unless you count time as currency. Oh, what does that mean with Sothan? That fucker single-handedly, in pre-Q nerf, that guy paid for. Like pre-Q nerf, he paid for all of my rally progress, and then post-Q nerf, we stole his money, and he paid for that as well. For those that like pissing and darkness, this is the game for you. What's our other theories? How do you sober up in real life? You just go for the longest time without drinking, right? In real life. No, because in real life you wean yourself off, don't you? Because alcohol's like, as we've said a few times, it's one of the only fatal drugs that, one of the only drugs that cold turkey is potentially fatal. What is that doing there? I must not notice that when I unloaded. I'll take one of those home. We need to eat and stuff, don't we? At least we know that cold turkey's not fatal in this. Let's place this here. I don't think this is the only thing I need to take with me, isn't it? Let's see. Problem's gone up slightly. I'm going to be tired enough to sleep when I get home, but what a treat we've got when we get there. For the sake of conserving a bit of electric. Back to being skint again. Why did I order all of these at once? But at least with this classified magazine, we can see what we've ordered and see what we need. And we might be at the point of, like, listing the things that we do need that we don't have instead of just ordering everything. We might be able to narrow it down to some kind of shortlist, is what I'm trying to say. The post while I'm here. Phone bill, of course. And another post order notification. Loads more post order notifications. We aren't getting those. Still more to pick up. Put this in here. Most of us are just drink. What, there's a way to deal with the... Yeah, there's a way to deal with the problem. I am thinking it might be better to just... But then we're going to have to work out how to sober up, right? But with it being so early in the patches, early in early access, we don't know whether the solution to sober up is in the game or not yet. Would that be something that would be a bad thing to ask if it exists? Oh god, here comes cousin. Oh, Pat. Probably Pat. Bastards. Rammed me. Actually, yeah. I don't want to know if it's in the game yet. Okay, whoever that was that rear-ended us is still alive. Unlike Augur, it's not fatal when somebody does that to us. Just realised the player character turns 50 in 2026. Yeah! 1976. Shit. Imagine being 50. I can't see a thing, but if it looks difficult to drive on your screens, it is. Just waiting for when you realise half of your boxes popped out on the road when you were rear-ended. That's possible, actually. Does anybody remember how many I picked up? Because I did count them in, didn't I? I think I prefer the lower beam, you know. How many did I pick up? It was at 13 or something? 12 maybe? 12. 13, okay. Hopefully there's still 13 there, but we'll know where they are if not, right? And I do have more to pick up. Cat's good afternoon. Thanks, Martin, yeah. You might think it's 12 or 13. Counting to 13, but I'm sure it was 12. Got it. Whoever did 13 as I was going 13, but then there wasn't anything. One of those situations. Hello, I'm revving. It's a Rob joke, no 6'7", dummy. Did somebody fall? Did somebody think it was 6'7"? That's not Scottish, is it? No. Oh, Caps thought it was a 6'7". You acted like it. I went catching, as in I was doing the daft laughing response to it. Can't see anything, my gamma isn't high enough. Bullshit. It's like a summer's day on your screen, Martin, you know it. Have I gone too far for Scottish because I was reading chat? Kurva. There it is. Let's have indicators. No. Okay, conditions are less than ideal. If 5 is perfect volume, 0 is silence, and 10 is unbelievably loud. Where's this music at right now? Is it just right? Good. In this game of terribly balanced audio. Apparently mine. I went through this big spiel with Olga yesterday that this game doesn't feel very East European. And now we've got this on the radio. Mina's WoW character. Fuck me. Snow in this game makes me miss the rain. When you're not driving, it's beautiful, idyllic, gentle, ambient, lovely. When you are driving, this. Also, check this out, for those that haven't seen this before. The snow is just in a circle around the player character. Pretty good. It was actually like that in the first game, if you were on the boat when it was raining. Forks are going out there. I've got the controls of I can control the forks now, if I recall. What's the button that I used for it? So? Yep. If only there was another gear in the tractor. Should we take bets on how many boxes I lost? Oh, is that how it is in real life? Jim Ratcliffe in Starmer's Bad Butts. Unfortunately, Jim Ratcliffe's about to last a lot longer than Starmer, isn't he? I hope not, kid. It's just Alkirion trying to make us anxious. Given he's the main antagonist in this game, as always. Alright, nearly home. It's a bit too early to go to bed, I think. It's 6 PM-ish? 6:13? Man tells person running the country he's doing a shit job. What, has Ratcliffe got on some tirade against it? Jim Ratcliffe joins the other 65 million people unhappy with stuff. He's just pushed his stick in his neck out there, isn't he? I'm worried about money. Came out saying the country has been colonised by foreigners or something like that. time I said you big offensive. So it's usual shit then, I suppose. Same story we hear every week. I swear some nights in this game feel bluer than others. Where's my post box? Am I not where I thought I was there? You're the one doing it, kid. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull up. We're going to have the trailer here as well. No way. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Whenever in a previous job, whenever we had a cement mixer going, you turn it on at like 8 AM and it'd stay on until snap at like 10. And you didn't realise how much you'd got used to that noise. And the second you turned it off, the world just felt like the most beautiful place. Oh, the birds were cheering, the sun got brighter when it went. Oh, and the tractor in this game is exactly like it. Silence is beautiful. Alright. I can't go to bed just yet, though, because it would... It would be foolish to go to bed now. So early. So let's unpack. It was never loud enough for your ears to ring. But it was just this consistent noise that you got used to. You know when people talk about having like their cataracts removed or whatever, and suddenly they can see the world in HD? It's a bit like that kind of, oh wait, everything's actually more beautiful. Was that 13, kitten, yeah? We got all of them. Good. I forgot to count, actually. I was too busy thinking about cement mixers. Constant, never-ending ringing in your ears. The mute button's right there, mate. 13 in a shopping bag. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Chaz, I've made a terrible mistake. I've overspent. Look. It's beautiful. Chaz, good morning. I've gone a bit mad. Car does look a lot better, doesn't it, in this colour? So much better. I don't know if you saw, Chaz, but this thing, look, the way you buy parts in this game is by ordering from this. Like, you don't have a garage full of every car part you need. You've got to order stuff. This is a fresh one as well. Let's order more stupid shit, too. I'm going to get rid of the trailer. So with a bit of luck, in all these boxes of random cheap car parts is some of the shit we need. My gacha car, yeah. It's a hoverboard. How are we both? Oops, shit. Can I maybe do this by reversing? I can. We can just get it close enough and then drive forward, can't we? Maybe should have reversed a little bit further back. What I think we really need in this game, to your point, Azar, is we need some kind of system where you can pay money, real world money, to guarantee what you're getting in the boxes. To enhance the gameplay experience. Chaz always trying to mate. No, kitten, no. It's a little boost for those of an upper class. No guarantee. Real money for better... Yeah, better odds, yeah. But we're not going to actually tell you how much better odds. You're just going to have to figure that out yourself. I've got a fucking dark, this game. It's good, isn't it? Realism over everything. Okay, I'm sorry, Sorby. I'm actually going to kill your battery by putting that on and then having the lights on. There you go, Chaz. There's light sources if you need them. Because don't forget, it's not actually night. It's 8 PM. That's got to be the thumbnail, right? It's fucking Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to have some coffee. Need some energy drink before you start like a true YouTuber, yeah. So I'm doing my unboxing haul, guys. I need a latte as well. Ooh, is that something that's not attached? There's a bolt. I just noticed a bolt loose. Did I not bolt in the upper control arm? Okay, that's first job. Let's have a bit more volume on the radio, and let's start slowly putting some shit on this car, shall we? Yeah, the car does look so much better. Okay. I like the car again, that's a plus. Where's my spanners? There we go. Did I not put this one on correctly either? I don't have a upper control arm on this side, do I? No. The rear one's bolted on there. See, I always think in this game, what would it look like if I drove with this not in correctly? Like, what would happen? Would the wheel fall off or something? Because there's got to be a fail state for every piece that's not attached properly, right? By about 1,000 times, Dougie, yeah. Because it looked like we were slow to make progress in the first game, but I had no idea about the franchise or anything at the time. Whereas I'm a pretty experienced My Summer Car player at this point. And progress is still slower. But it's worth noting that not only are we learning a lot of new mechanics, and the car is different and everything, and you have to order parts manually from the magazine, etc. I am actually doing the build completely blind, so it's going to be slow based on my stupid brain as well. Right, this lower control arm, I don't think it's in the correct place. Sorry, no, it not having a bolt has made me suspicious. Where's my lantern gone? What's there? It was there the whole time. So there's quite a lot of factors on this. This thing surely has a bolt, right? But where? Maybe it has a bolt later on, but does it not have a bolt underneath? Doesn't seem like it, does it? I need a telescope or something. There. Can you see what I can see? Yeah, there is a bolt. Alright. I was suspicious about that. Anything that doesn't require a bolt that's like a suspension piece. Pick a number between 1 and 15. No, between 5 and 15. Bang. My camera up, don't I? 7. Alright, we'll start with 7. Then we'll go 9, then we'll go 11. Is it a 7? God, it's so far away. How did I get under there in the first place? Oh, hang on. Maybe we need it in the pit. Because even if this was correct, I think I'm too far away to see it. We'll go from the side. So, 7. Hell, even that's a mile away. This a bit easier, maybe? Jesus. Here I was, excited to work on the fucking cat. What? Oh, it's so hard to get to. It looks like a fairly big bolt. I left 3 front strut bolts loose in my summer car and lost the wheel and the other driver's side suspension. You lost the suspension? Oh dear. Strut bolts. What do you mean up here on the Satsuma? The ones near the boot lid? Shit. I guess the strut is kind of structural, isn't it? For a lot of the other suspension parts. Okay, let's try from here. Because everything must have a damage. Have like a fail state, right? In terms of things coming off, for the most part in my summer car, it was all like the drive gear and the pistons blowing and the head gasket going, and like all that I was very familiar with, but I don't think we ever had a suspension piece fall off. Probably because I fucking cheated and used the flag guide on the wall. I lack knowledge. Alright, I don't think I can reach those from here. It might need to be in and on the pit. Remind me that needs doing. I'm going to get to do some... Do you know what I'm going to get to do? Some tidying. My favourite activity in any video game. Alright, what's in here first? This is sausages and bullshit, right? Yeah. Just close the door. Who won marbles yesterday? Who did win marbles? Schmitz won marbles yesterday, Timmy. Currently, the scores stand with the oranges only a point behind. Oh, my pizza's spoiled. Right, we'll have a funeral for this shortly. Somebody write up a eulogy on ChatGPT. Got loads of energy drink, actually. Did I say the P word? I had to, though, out of respect. For the fallen. And what else? Macaroni. Up there with that one. I used its Sunday name, yeah. Even though saying it is against all things holy. Lovely. Still quite tired, but it's not affecting me too much yet. I want to get that bolt bolted in. Oh, the fucking car's falling off the thing. Right, are we ready to start opening boxes? fact, no. We're going to do the boxes after the midstream break. I need to do some piss time first. And I'm going to save. Because I am a sensible human being that knows when to save in video games. Satan, welcome to the street. Satan, look, watch. You ready? We've got a lot of boxes to open. Alright. Let's do some piss technology. First, we'll have our we'll have a funeral for this dear P word that has fallen in battle. I'm like a guilty child doing that. Because I spent too much money, I do feel a little bit guilty. P word. We bought you in good faith. But hunger is a hard thing to work on when we're so drunk that we don't even desire food in the first place. We loved you, but we kept you a little bit too long. And now, you are gone. Thank you for your sacrifice, and I apologise. We will eat you in the afterlife. Do I do piss technology during the midstream break? No. No. Piss technology after. I'll probably save, actually. Yeah, let's save. See, I've saved for the first time in this playthrough, I think, before the midstream break. Lovely. It's funny, I used to have a reputation among like Taxlack and people like that for saving too much in video games. Now here I am, not saving enough in a game that is so unbelievably high stakes that I probably should. Just in case there's a power cut or something. I could leave you on the main menu. No, it's the opposite. That's the only way to pause my summer car. Oh, I do still, sorry, that's true. I was showing Timmy. Thank you, Bear, good spot. Timmy, good morning, incidentally. Welcome to the stream. Bear, you get good boy points for noticing and telling me. Say it now, you won't. Day is it? Ah, fucking hell, I'm going to have to deal with problem. Alright, I'll do 1 minute of piss tech, then I will watch telly for the midstream break. Deal? Just get piss tech. I'll piss tech, so I just get below the problem meter. Press 1 if you'd like an explanation of what the fuck's going on right now. Can't keep explaining it every time. Shaggy Dan, good morning. D&B, or at least it would be, but you're taking a piss. Always. It's a pissing simulator is what this is. That felt like it went down pretty quick. Am I drunk, or is that going down faster than normal? I swear when we first started doing piss tech, it was struggling to keep up with the increase in problem. We need to start timing this, don't we? Oh god, I'm falling asleep while pissing. That'll do. A few timers. Alright, let's go watch telly. Midstream break. When I come back, we'll maybe sleep and then car work.
Tossa on nyt muhkea jättipotti 5 miljoonaa markkaa.
5 million marks. Imagine.
Noi paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Marketionline.fi.
I'll be back in 2 minutes, enjoy. That was for a website.
Peskosta herkut nopeaan nälkään.
Oh god, I'm not watching this. 2 minutes.
Jättijuusto 37. 35, kananhampurilainen 30, vegehampurilainen 32. Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan. Energy drink. Ei luontaisia aromeista. Peskosta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37, grillipekoni 35, kananhampurilainen 30, vegehampurilainen 32. Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan. Onko autosi vaihdon tarpeen? Uuteen moottoriöljyyn. M-Oil Red Line, Blue Line ja Silver Line. Megapedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan siellä, missä isot pelurit ovat?
Noi paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi.
Eskon alakarte on täynnä makuelämyksiä. Nakkiperunat 55, lihapullot ja muusi 65, viininleike 79, lohikeitto 60, Kreikan salaatti 70, PSK Pizza Special 59. Tervetuloa! Megapedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan siellä, missä isot pelurit ovat? Tie on pitkä, mutta PSK palvelee teitä 24 tuntia vuorokaudessa jokaisena päivänä. Meillä on kaffit aina tarjolla ja kaikkia muutakin herkkua joka päivä. Jokaisena tuntina. Tervetuloa! PSK:n alakarte on täynnä makuelämyksiä. Nakkiperunat 55, lihapullot ja muusi 65, viininleike 79, lohikeitto 65, Kreikan salaatti 70, PSK Pizza Special 59. Tervetuloa! Lotossa on nyt muhkea jättipotti 5 miljoonaa markkaa. Tie on pitkä, mutta PSK palvelee...
Stories so wild they could shatter your imagination. Events so bizarre they could reconstruct your reality. From mind to matter, from television to your brain. When speculations from the past become facts from the future, we are there, ready to face the new world and the new reality. If you are afraid, rise and cover your ears, because you won't believe what you're about to believe next. On Believe the Unbelievable.
You won't believe what you're about to believe next. Martin, thank you for the bits. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I'm very tired, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, we're in the Arctic. Right. Second half of the stream. What's in this
Some
cap?
parts of the world are too cold for people to populate. However,
that a
a
challenge?
group of explorers recently found several abandoned buses while doing an expedition in Antarctica.
There are no roads. There's no need for a normal bus, let alone a school bus. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Bizarre says Cloudy
running in
Lemonade.
that
Kitten
cold
says
of
Fizzy
an
Orange.
environment. But there they were.
6-4 says Fizzy Orange.
buses in the
Martin
middle of
says
nowhere
Professor Peppy.
in
Bear
the
says Twisted
coldest
Fruit.
part
Jam
of the
Wedge
world.
says Ginger Beer.
We were encountered by military officials from a military.
We'll watch that another day. Oh, God. I'm very tired. Bear with me. What time is it? Now, we'll sleep, can't we? Let's sleep. Let's start preparing for car day. We'll wake up at 8, shall we? That feels like a good time. Alkiram says Yellow Snow. Paula, welcome to the stream, says Tropical. Cat says Diet Coke. Dandelion and Burdock because I influenced you. I always press the wrong button and add an extra hour to that. Alright, problem again. We're going to have to do piss tech. But the sun will come up shortly and we can open all our boxes. I hate how the car seems to move around. I think something's not bolted in properly or something, and the physics are having to... I wonder if it's that... No, I saved and came back in since the lights were on, Kit, and it's fine. It turns all the lights off. Anyway, stop dancing. Right, let's go. We've got work to do today. We're going to have big car day. We've got to deal with problem and hunger and all of your favourites. Let's take macaroni into the shower with us. Ignore my piss-stained floor. That was an accident once. That was a risk. That was a dumb... I don't know why I took that risk. That was stupid. I got just out of problem and then threw back some incredibly salty macaroni. The answer was... Busy Orange. Work you too. Right, we're going to be patient this time. Still a long time without alcohol. I will say, this problem thing's pissing me off. Like, it's... I get that we're alcoholic, but it is unfeasible to live without it unless you do this, which is not FCI in any way. Like, if this was some FCI solution to not drinking, I'd like it, but this isn't, is it? There's no part of this that represents real life sobering up. A frustrating mechanic in a topless gun game, I don't believe it. I love all the frustrating mechanics, but as long as they're FCI, and this isn't. Which makes me think there probably isn't a solution to the problem in the game at the moment. But again, the alternative is to drink a beer and then chase it up with water, which is also not FCI. Like, immersive is what I'm trying to say there, by the way. Yeah. But then the alternative to it is to do the other non-FCI thing, which is also frustrating. Unless I just drink 4 beers at all time to get the problem beer down. Because I think 1 beer knocks it down by like 10%, but if I sat and drank 6 beers, like 3 times a day, I'd get fat, and that wouldn't fix anything either. Hopefully, the first major update comes with a development in the problem mechanic. Yeah, maybe. Like, as we were saying before, it does kind of make sense that if this is going to be a major mechanic, then it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to make your early players just experience it in its full, like, horrific state before introducing ways to fix it. Really says something about how good a streamer is when people are willing to just sit watching him piss on stream. It's Stockholm Syndrome, we call that, Alkira. Sorry, Helsinki Syndrome in this case. I think if it was just a piss simulator, but I think there might be a little bit of people have learned how fucking resilient I am to toxic video game design. So There's a little bit of something in watching somebody not know what's best for himself. Just watch me piss in real life. That was you. Okay, now we can treat ourselves. Do I try and get this bolt fixed before we start opening boxes? It's like experiencing somebody with an unhealthy amount of patience. Maybe what we'll do is we'll get this and we'll do it here. And we'll raise it up from this corner. And I might be able to get a view of it from under the car. Because if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget that that bolt exists and it's going to drive me insane. Right, can I see that bolt from here? Yes! Okay, alright, we've got it. This is where the jack slips. The car lands on my head, and before we've even got to open these boxes, I've died and gone back to Elwyn Forest. Is it a 5? No. Is it a 6? No. Is it a 7? No. Is it an 8? No. That's cheerleader. Is it a 9? No. Is it a 10? No. Is it an 11? No. Is it a 12? No. Is it a 13? Perfect. First try. Okay, finally. What do we want from this box? We just want things we don't have, right? I don't know if this is one of the expensive ones or one of the random ones or what. Are we ready? Box 1 of 30. What the fuck is that? 2 steering columns? Rear axles. I should be opening these back here, shouldn't I, in theory? Because then I'm close to the scrap pile. Okay, what did we get in this one? A spring. Spring. Oh no, what is that? 4.52. All the springs are different. Does that even go in there? £4.5 inch, £270 is pretty fucking hell. Rear axle. Just looking at what we mentioned in the midstream break, got you thinking. Oh yeah, the website is real, is it? I wonder if there's a... That's like a GT steering wheel, look at that. What a beauty. We'll put that on. I was hoping it was one of those where you'd have to use a wrench. In my summer car, I was trying to wrap my brain around why I couldn't use the socket set on a certain... Yeah, like the inline brake cable or whatever, yeah. Crankshaft pulley, I think this is good. I wonder if the phone numbers work. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So what's the website when you go to it? That's the crankshaft pulley, right? Wait, a crankshaft pulley could probably go on now. I wonder if on Teletext there's some like website you can go to that has a build guide for the car that's like a website advertised in Git. Oh, that'd be tippers if he did that. Got a rock cover, haven't we? Yeah. How good would that be? And this is a rear shock absorber. Do I have 2? Oh, I've only got 1. Perfect. Okay, we needed that shock absorber too. Sorry, I didn't realise we were getting loud song. Are they different there? Oh, EA and EB and... Oh, what the fucking hell? These are all different as well. What the hell does that mean? EA, S... Oh my... Crying out loud, there's about 800 different rear axles. I wonder what that means. Don't tell me if you know, of course, please, everybody. SK Cuff, welcome to the stream. Is that what you say that? Wish I got an orange car. Yeah, I resprayed it. I only resprayed it from the shop though, so it's the cheap stuff. An EB as well. Who asked for customization in this game? You've gone and ruined it for simpletons like me. Alright. Suppose they're all necessary then. Do I have any other rear axles? No. Lovely. Box number 2. I think I saw another spring there. Too many axles means you messed up the summoning bit in the park. Been raiding Alcarion after the stream and he's been playing it. So I have to be like, there you go Alcarion, love you boy. Driver's seat. This one's like a... Do we swap that blue one out for this one just because it matches the interior a bit there? I think I might, you know. For that blue one. Alright, new seat, lovely. What else have we got? I've already got a 5-speed manual, haven't I? Yeah. Ooh, got ourselves a distributor pretty good. Although it's already got the electrics on it. I mean, that's alright. It works. It does, but it doesn't match the interior Alcarion, I think. Satan, sorry. See, this is a different spring as well. Oh, Christ. 5.5 inch, 300. But I guess it's just... You could put different ones on, wouldn't you? But it would, as long as you had the same on the front and the same on the back, it would not be perfect. There's another Breakmaster cylinder with a big arse, look. The bearing. I'll keep these bearings. No, I don't need spares. Scuff, gotcha. Have you... Whoa, I'm not going to read that just in case. I'm playing completely blind and completely fresh. So, these lot have challenged me to complete the game without any help, so I'm not allowed to read information I don't know, so I'm going to be careful. I appreciate it, though. Speaking of that, I'm not sure if any clips have been done in Grounded 2, but you might want to be careful doing this month's best stuff. Oh, yeah. I don't know what to do there, actually. That's a good point. A different car seat in every colour. Can I have a grandma check, just to be safe? More springs. More brake light. More gearbox. Okay, we're going to have a hell of a scrap pile. The flea market's not going to see us coming. No, you're good, Scuff. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, camshaft. Oh, if it's not info I have, then I can't read it, gotcha. Yeah, if it's something I don't know, then I don't want to read it, if that makes sense. Not that you knew that, of course, but again, I just have to be careful. 3-speed gearbox. I'd rather eat glass. What's this? There's like different sized headers, and I don't know why. I wonder if you can get different size exhausts. Bear was the one you were waiting to read it, gotcha. I'll be careful, Bear, then either way, yeah. It's Martin's fault. What's that? That's a normal Breakmaster cylinder, right? And I think I've got a normal and one of the other fucking fat ones. It's in the house as well. Alright, we've got some stuff. Didn't I get a spring in that? Yeah, I did. What are you? We're at least getting springs now, but I need pistons, don't I? I think I did target one that had pistons. Okay, so those two are the same. Go on, be a log job. Make my day, game. Come on. Come on, log job. Sewerage job. Log job would be better. I'll do for today, love you, bye.
Jumalauta!
In the tractor scuff. Yeah, I made a big order. Meth, welcome to the stream. Fuck that fuck off, obviously. How's it going? Right, 2 5s. Two 5.5s. I'm going to have to work that out at some point as well. I'm going to go play in traffic. I would, but my car doesn't work. Don't worry, Martin, it's fine. Right, give me some good stuff. Another chair. Ooh, look at that one. That one got more blue. That was a terrible box. I've got a passenger seat, but it's like a fancy passenger seat with a headrest. Column shroud. Do I have both sides to the column? Hang on a minute, let me try all this. Was just the left-sided? Fucking hell, it's a duplicate. Blue plus the orange is nice. It's a bit GT40, isn't it? Whoever the company was. You've been hunting for that chair? Ooh, pressure plate for the clutch. Do we have a... I don't know what we've got in terms of the clutch assembly. Good, alright. See, we're getting bits now. This is what we need to do. Matches the inside of the driver door. It is doing my head in now, all of these. Like, the interior parts are all different colours. Give me 300 marker for it. Bet! If you give me 300 marks for this entire pile of crap, I'd shake your hand. Just to get rid of it. Get me a few frames back. Alright, what we got in here? Bang! I think I saw another camshaft go by there. Ooh, we got a fuel tank. Good. Good. You are a flex plate. What is a flex plate? Don't answer. Flex plate. Oh God, it scares me when I find things I don't know if I don't know their name. You go with the other 750 bumpers we've got down here. Is that an auxiliary shaft? Yeah, I've got one of those as well. Flex plate is a gym bro. Plate. Got mocks from Trim and Trimette for saying plate.
Satan.
Right, what are we doing here now? Bang. Oh, I've got so many gearboxes, it's making... front link right? I think we've already got one. Yeah. This looks steering related, I don't know why. I do like that Topless has put all the chassis pieces in this like brownish colour. That does help my idiot brain start to work out what I'm looking at. We added a lot of boxes. This was a lot of boxes. Oh shit, I've not even processed the last one yet. You were empty, aren't you? Yeah. For the sake of having a pleasant radio, I've gone and screwed myself out of line of sight for my scrap pile. Yeah. This is just Pokemon cards, this game, I've realised. Auxiliary shaft sprocket we have. Yeah, it's already on. My, like, organisational brain is killing me. That's what this game has done. That's the most damage this game's done to me so far. Like, my obsessively tidy brain is dying. And the most damaging part of it is the beer bottles on the floor in the apartment. Why am I opening them in there? I just realised, because I'm putting the stuff I have near the car anyway. Just a waste of walking. Do you want more volume, kid? I've not got really a sense of how loud shit is in this game yet. I suppose 700 hours or whatever of the first game managed to get that worked out nicely. Right, what's in this? Boot lid. Oh, it's all crap. What are you? Are you a starter? Yeah. Do I have a starter? Yeah. Okay, fuck it. See, I've got to start thinking about spares as well. Ooh, wait a minute. Is that some kind of GT bootlet? It's got a little spoiler on it, look. Do we immediately go for the GT or do we go for the more subtle stock one? I think I might prefer the stock one. Let's try it. Let's try it. We might like it. In fact, no, I'm opening boxes. That's to try. Did I empty this? You empty? No, you're not empty. That was a lot, including another spring. Still not dealt with that box yet. Wiper motor assembly and an automatic gear to get 2 more gear sticks. What I like about opening presents like this is it's not like it is on Christmas where you have to have like a suitable facial response to every gift you get because the person that bought you it's staring at you. Wiper motor assembly. Have I got to start doing it to this detail? I think that's what that is, right? Yeah, we've already got one. Imagine if you were opening gifts on Christmas Day in front of somebody that bought you a whole bunch. You were like, got that, that's for the scrap pile, got that, okay. I've just got to be careful here in case this falls through the floor. Was that cab? Got a cab now. 6.5 inch. What were you? You were 4.5, correct? Okay, the spring. I was excited to get springs, and now they're all different. I'm terrified. I still think you're going to need springs on the front. I might have put the shock absorber on a bit too early. We've got that. That's the handlebars for the mini bike. Have I got both rear lights? Seems to be a left and a right because this is not the right shape, is it? Yes. Okay, we've got the rear light that we need as well. Have we? Yeah, good. Carb we need. Smashing. Pistons. I think I ordered one that said piston, so we might be getting some. Front right brake assembly, I think I have both, don't I? I wonder if there's condition with these things. They look the same, don't they? Into the scrap pile. At some point, I'm going to be looking through these pieces of gear and stuff and thinking, oh, I need X. But instead of going through the parts magazine, I'm going to go through this massive pile of crap on the ground outside, just in case I ordered one and didn't realise what I had. Because I can guarantee I've thrown something I need on that scrap pile at some point during all this. What are you? Have we got a handbrake? It'll be down here, wouldn't it? I'm trying to organise everything like it was in the first game. I don't think I've got a handbrake. Well, I've got one now. Lovely. I love getting excited about like getting one of these fancy gear sticks and thinking, yeah, that's good news. And then you get another 70 before you get some like core component on the car. Next box. Good thing you kept the scrap pile organised, so checking will be easy. You know what, Schmitz? That might have to be what we do. Good morning as well. On Monday. Oh, you the backs. No, you're. On Monday. Should we have the big tidy? Just lay it all out. You're new, what are you? Timing belt cover. Do I have one of these? I do not, and it's engine related as well. Lovely. Who's up for a big tidy on Monday's stream? Center console we've got. Is that an oil pan we've got? That was something new. What was that? What are you? Gearbox cross member. Does that attach the gearbox under the vehicle maybe? Because that is a thing on some vans at least. There's that engine that might probably... I don't know if that's engine related, but it looks like it's... The reason I say is because it looks like it's in the chassis colour of stuff, which is all brown and messy. This we've got. That's not got a clock on it. These are all different, are they? No. Yeah, that's got a clock in the middle. Ah, fucking hell, these are all different as well. I'm already on my knees in the scrap pile, it's happened. And that's not got the opening for the radio, look. And it's got the... My fucking God, they're all different. I want one with a radio opening. Has mine got a radio opening that I've already installed? No. Oh.
Saatana!
This game's toxic. I didn't think it was possible for Topless to outdo himself, but he has. There's a piston. Do I have a muffler? Piston, what are you? I'm a huge fan. Okay. Think we've got a rear plate. Now I'd start opening them back there, and I've got a load of stuff that needs to go in the garage. Yeah, I can see it from here. No, is it? There might be two different types of plates, there. Okay, at least we've got another one of those. One day I'll play a game that likes me. Right, you, I know I need. You, I know I need. You, we have. I think I've got a muffler? I think there's two different types of exhaust, you know. No, we won't, because you won't like it. I don't like to be respected. Apart from my call in Spanish, I understood everything. Why should I learn a language I already understand? Where's the other... Oh, it's probably on there, right? I'm assuming it went well, Radwa. I didn't expect there was choice. There's so many options for all of these things. In fact, it's really cool. But allow me to just bitch and moan for a second. Yeah, that was another piston I just saw go by. Lovely. Don't need you. You're not all different as well, are you? Oh, fuck it, you're off on the scrap pile anyway. Center console we've got, probably all different as well. The brake lever we've got. Ooh, that is a GT steering. We're having that fucking thing on. The fender. You're a beautiful shade of orange, but not for now. I keep looking over and thinking, why is Kitten talking about calls in Spanish? I'll probably let German aside for some time and start studying Spanish. It's going to work for work, right? Makes sense. Well, happy with that. It's better than this thing. This thing probably does suit the car more, but we can make a decision. I already had one. Ooh, what are you? You're something new. Oh, I've got a steering rack. Another clutch pressure plate, another clutch cable we've got. A headlight assembly, don't need a head gasket, clutch cable. But I think we've already got a pressure plate for the clutch. I thought we had the other bit. That's a fancy steering rack, though. These are all things I can put on, aren't they? I think the best way that I'm going to learn how to make this car is to do what I did in my summer car. You know, every time I had to rebuild the engine at Alkarion, so I'd just blast it all over the floor, try and put it together like a big jigsaw, and that's how I slowly worked out how to do it without that thing. Interacting with people in Portuguese, English, and Spanish on a daily basis is going to be good for your brain. That'll be good for overstimulating yourself, yeah. Alright, final box. What we got? That was a worthless amount. Got an extra fender, another pressure plate. Alright, that's all the boxes undone. I feel like we did well out of that. Got all this crap that we can put on the car now, and there's also a load of new shit in the garage as well. I'm happy with that. What's a fan gonna go on though? Maybe part of the thermal aspect of stuff. All just loot boxes. Well, it's kind of 50-50. I ordered a bunch of... In the classified magazine, there's a certain amount of listings that tell you what you're getting. So I ordered quite a lot that was written down things that I wanted. But then there's really, really cheap boxes for like 90 marks that are just random parts. So I bought all them as well because they're relatively inexpensive. So there was a bit of gambling going on there, but also a few targeted buys. But it does feel very loot boxy. I think Topless Gun did this just to stick his finger in the eyes of speedrunners. Isn't that right, Neff? Have you guys thought about speedrunning this yet? I can't imagine. I also need to move all this, don't I? I've kind of blocked the tractor in. Just a gacha in disguise. Okay. Now, I've got to put all this shit on. We have a driver's seat, a passenger seat finally. Bear, I would absolutely love to give you this passenger seat, but you can fuck off. Let's have this put in first. Let's just go piece by piece and we'll slowly build this car. We need something to talk about while I'm struggling. Is it 10s if I remember? Yeah. And there is actually 4, I think. 2. 3. There seems to be no... I wonder if there just actually isn't any in this front part. Using your hair colour in chat. Look, grey. I can actually tell you apart from Kitten this time, though. And that is a pretty unique colour. Good work. I think there might only be 3 for the seats in this. Hell no, climb. I hate when you accidentally climb on top of a tractor in real life. Right, there's obviously nothing that we can put on there at the moment. Next. Camera look right. Sorry, I wasn't looking into your soul then. Is it straightened? Must be a challenge. Assemble using only the loot boxes. Ooh, yeah, I'd like that. Happens more than you'd think, at least where I'm from. You forget, kid, I basically grew up in the British equivalent. I'm with you. Right, and then bang, and then bang. Ooh. Okay, we need to work out whether we like this little shitty spoiler bit at the back. No, radio, calm down. I know that winter's not full of ambient sound as much as summer is, but I feel like the reason my summer car was so pleasant to sit and build the car is just the nice summer sounds going on in the background. This will probably get rid of the lines, but I'm fine with that. It did. Do we like the little spoiler on the back? I think I preferred it without. Thoughts? I preferred it without. We had to see. See, if we go with all the racing, like GT stuff, it'll just look like everybody else's, right? It was going to be, yeah. That was Kitten's request, Radway, but we looked at it and realised it looked shit. Yeah, we'll keep this. Bear's right. The black bit looks better than the spoiler. Like, I kind of like the softer. Oh, this is the GT one. Oh. I mean, I prefer this one regardless. So even if it does look like everybody else's, at least it don't have that shitty spoiler on it. Okay. Now. What size is this fucker again? Oh, we already got it. The beauty. Where's the other one there? Okay, lights attached. It's starting to look like a car. Very, very slow. My frame rate's tanked here. I think the scrap pile's causing serious damage to our to poor Jitten's sanity. Let's go put the lights on in the Sorby. Saw like one time look purple but diluted, yeah. We actually used a proper colour reference thing as well to get, but in game it just came out a bit too soft. But also, it just really, really didn't match with the canvas roof thing, which you can't change the colour of. So we picked something that fit better. Augur, welcome to the stream. Free of what? Have you been sacked? It's about fucking time, knowing your behaviour. Did somebody get a 3,000? You bitch. You bitch. You better be check as well. I thought we finally had something to fucking celebrate, but no, for those that don't know, everybody in Discord's rolling 3,000 to try and get it. Okay. This can't... It can. Oh, I need two springs that match. But I've got two. I think I've got most of the components on the front side at this point. You know what, Radware? We're just hopeful, positive souls. That's what we are. And if Augur wants to exploit that, then it says worse. It's worse on him than it is on us. Put the seat, bang. Okay, getting two seats that match. You know what? We don't need a driver's seat in this. We don't need a passenger seat. If Grandma's alive, she can suffer. Oh, I've got to take this shitting thing off as well, haven't I? Because I want to get the one that's got the clock on it, or whatever it is that I decided I needed really badly. Okay. You're a screwdriver, I recall. Yeah. But this is not going to just remove the instrument panel, is it? Is it? Oh, it is. Perfect. Alright. For that guy. I've upgraded you. I don't need you anymore. I've got this one. I'll have to some problem a clock, surely. That went on without the tick then, see that? Yeah, we've got a hole for a radio now, look. Can I just slot the radio in? In the first game, the radio didn't need bolts. I mean, in real life, they don't need bolts either, do they? It's just a slot that it slides into. I'm really kind of disappointed at how much I enjoy Finland FM lately. Didn't I buy a radio? I've got a radio somewhere, haven't I? Oh, don't make me dig in the scrap pile in the middle of the night for a radio. Game.
Voi saatana!
Hey, can you still hammer jump? If they've added fall damage and I kill myself, just know that I went out in style. Can't even swing the fucking thing. There you can. Boo! Boo! Don't hit the car for crying out loud. Radio's in one of the first boxes you bought? I think so, yeah. I remember targeting it, right? Where did I put it? I think it might be on the floor of the saw bay, because I wanted it for the saw bay, didn't I? But I think I've got one since as well. Oh god, first trip into the scrap pile to look for something specific. At night, no less. Sure there's one in here somewhere. It's music at the top. Yeah, I've already planned on doing it on Monday, Radwa. There it is. We're going to have the big organise on Monday. It can't all go to the flea market though, right? Oh, I put that in and the game's like, oh, we'll turn the tractor one off just so you can play with your new radio that isn't even attached to a battery, that's not even attached to an engine, that's not even in the fucking car yet because it's not been attached itself. Organise it to the flea market. The flea market can't be the only way to get rid of all this crap. I refuse to believe it. If there is another way, please don't tell me anybody if there's somebody reading about to type something. And then you, bang. Was that 110 like it always used to be?
Jumalauta!
Shit. 8. Negative. 9. 7. 6. 5. Imagine Topless Gun making an annoying mechanic into the game. You're about the 12th person to say that so far. Have I been discussing the game's mechanics a lot today? It's not a screwdriver, is it? It can't be a screwdriver. Do 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 do. I know, I was talking about I wasn't demanding you explain why you didn't know it, Radway, you're fine. I was more saying that I guess that's got said so much today that it must be because I'm talking about mechanics more. What is this? What's going on here? It used to be just 110 right in the middle and it was one of the most satisfying bolts to put on. Okay, so I can't turn it yet, so I must be missing something. But what? Where's the? I'm in tool mode. Everything's right. Oh, fucking 14 on this car.
Ei vittujen kevää!
Okay, that's in. Let's do the steering rack next, maybe. Well, we're going to have to do something else briefly, though. It's time for piss tech. What do we eat? I don't know, eat them chips, just in case we have a power cut or something. Let's take this with us. And I'm not going to eat it too quickly and keel over dead from problem. I've got to stop humming along to the radio as well now I know all the songs. You sit there, Macaroni. We're doing piss tech. As you look at the screen right now, and reflect back on the previous, 4 weeks or whatever it's taken us while we've been playing this game, do you look at the screen right now and think, this is worth my time and energy to watch this? And sub money. It's worth going through those ads. To watch a man laid on his floor, on his own, in a house he doesn't own, pissing in an ark to try and get off alcohol, with a very sad box of macaroni next to him. Getting urine on your macaroni. It's fine. It's in a waterproof container. I feel like you're doing the same thing on camera. I have my pants on just to confirm. And the sad realisation that this might not fix anything, yeah. I am getting to what I'm building towards that at this point. But if fixing the problem is in the game right now, going long periods without drinking has to be the solution, or at least part of the solution, right? If it's in the game right now. So, if we were to live in the universe where it is in the game, every drink I have is getting us further away from working it out, right? So, taking 5 minutes every hour, it's not a terrible idea. Because this first life of ours seems to be going on forever, so we might as well use it to learn as much as possible. This is at least cheaper. Yeah, we was thinking that before. At least it's economical. We're saving money even if we're wasting time. Plus, I feel like it's a very dignified thing to be doing. Ooh. Did you see that? I ate, and my thing went up and then went down again immediately. Did anybody see that? What does that mean? Wait, I think I've discovered something. What have I discovered? Oh, I'm excited now. I think we've learnt new piss tech. My problem meter went down super... Obviously it went up a little bit because I ate, but it went down quick again. It's like the difference was made huge. I mean, it might be a bug, but it's as close as we've discovered on our piss tech adventures so far, Bear, to discovering anything. We'll do this individual... Well, I can do it here, can't I? So, no, I can't do it here because I need to be under it at the time. My God, I threw that sausage into another dimension then. Give me a second. Where did that go? It went in the sauna. Oh, this is disgusting. It's fine. It's to gain a better understanding of our environment and bodily functions.
Ei saatana.
That was one of the grossest things I think I've ever seen. So what's this? I can't think of an FCI reason why this happens, if it does it again. But as I'm drinking, look at my problem meter, right? And then I eat, what's the problem meter? Oh, that wasn't salty enough. I might actually waste these crisps. Just to test this. I'm going to get fat messing about with this. Drain sausage. Drain crisps now. So, if I prepare piss tech, right, we'll get problem to just to the left side of the T. And then watch this. Ready? Now. Okay, didn't do it again. It was a one-off. So what I did is when I was eating the macaroni, as I was pissing, and then the macaroni went, put the problem meter up, and the problem meter instantly went back down again to where it was. As if it was a normal thirst bar from the first game. Have you ever thought your problem meter would go up? I'd have thought your problem meter would go up eating pissy floor food. It's on the shower floor, though. Shower floors are never disgusting. We've got to think of some reason for it, Martin, right? For those that don't know, I'm a huge alcoholic, by the way, and I can't quench my thirst with anything but alcohol, but there is a tiny, tiny bit of thirst quenching from water, so I have to sit here and piss in an arc while permanently drinking. It's not very FCI. There is a cheese where you can drink water immediately after a beer, and the game thinks it's one big beer. So you can drink one beer and then lower the problem meter pretty quickly, but it's never felt legit to me. Okay, back to working on the car. Where's my tunes gone? Is that a double joke I'm seeing right there? What the fuck was that noise? Lovely. Right, what's going on next? Steering rack. Steering rack 26. What is... There's a million different types of rear axle, and I don't know what any of them mean. There's a million type of springs that kind of work that out, and there seems to be multiple types of fucking steering rack. Just go where it went in the first game. Oops, shit. Just rather copying my joke that was completely original and never said before. Oh, there we go. So the steering rack goes on the subframe, does it? Okay, steering rack installed. Steering rack, what do you reckon? Every bolt in this game is bigger than it was in the previous... Oh dear. Come on, Jin, snap out of it. 9s. Don't listen to him, Radler. It's just an advanced form of flirting. Okay, that's in. And that's appeared here as well. What does that bolt to, though? I do feel like there's a shock absorber in there that shouldn't be. Does the spring go in here? Or does it go around the shock absorber? Because that also looks right, look, because that looks like a strut.
Ei saatana.
Do I need to take out the... Because I think the shock absorber... It's so nice to be able to just work on the car, though, I must admit. But jokes about stressing game and stuff aside, working on the car is delightful. It's going to fall off and crush my head, isn't it? So there are 2 screws in there, right? You 2. Did I screw you in? Don't fall asleep with a cig in your hand. Everybody's got a story of knowing someone that did that. Fives, no, 6s. 7s. 8s. There's 1 at the top, I believe, just like the first game. Those 2. Good night. Same size, maybe? That'd be very handy if so. Never. Have I fallen asleep in this game? I should probably try and not fall asleep outside, actually. Somebody write the word shock absorber in chat for me. Let's go to bed, fuck it.
Oh,
We can work in the dark, right? Passes time for phone calls and stuff as well. I should probably go and check the bills. I mean, 8 AM is kind of perfect. Thank you, there. Press 1 to give up on trying to sober up and just drink alcohol. Press 2 to keep trying and working on the science. Kyrion says give up. The thing is we've got no, like... I don't feel like we've made any ground in working this out. And there's no guarantee that there's a point to doing it at all. Oh, I don't know. It would make life easier. I've just thought, what if the child's not in our life because we're alcoholic? And what if there was a deal made where Suski said, we'll talk when you've sobered up, and fixing the problem earns me... Again, it might not be in yet, but that, I wonder if that either is or will be the next phase to working on this wherever Suski is thing. Maybe if you sober up, and that's why Uncle's sobriety is such a major concern in this. Maybe you've got to get clean before you're allowed to see your... That makes sense. Maybe Suski's been on Jeremy Kyle or something and given some advice. Alright, you know what? Any objections? Alkarion has made the decision that we'll stop trying to work on the problem meter in our current stance because it's clearly not getting us anywhere. 3, 2, 1. I feel weak. I feel like I've turned my back on my morals. We all have.
At
Looks like I can piss outside now and piss in 10 seconds instead of sat pissing for, you know. Sat laid on the floor for 5 minutes. I don't want to give up. But we're spending so much time just laid on the floor. By the way, my money. I could do with that phone to ring. I don't know whether it was cut off before, but it's about time. And thank you, Bear, for the reminder. So, we have tried everything up to this point, right? It's not a 10. It's these, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. Is it an 11? 12? 14, 15? Maybe just the one on this side. I'm going to lower this car on my own head, aren't I? So it was 113. I think the other is the top of the bowl, right? So does the shock absorb come out now? It does. All right. Now does the spring go in? Oh, I was so convinced that the... No. I was so convinced that the spring goes in. Then the shock absorber goes in. So where does this... Is there a need for a front spring? I feel like because there's a spring in your strut, right? But this doesn't use struts; it uses control arms. Is there not meant to be? Oh, or is that spring too short? Maybe. All right, spring's in. I didn't get to see what spring that was. Which one is it? 45270. So we write 4.5270 in Discord for me. Nice, okay. Fucking hell, I forgot what these were already. What? Right, somebody can remember what these two bolts were under here. I'll give you a big kiss. Because I can't remember for the life of me. Actually running out of time. And then that in there and that in there. Right, so we're right about the shock absorbers. 4527. Oh, I have to remember that, aren't I? Then that, I'm going to assume that bolts onto the brake assembly, so I need the front left brake assembly. Does this now attach? So am I missing another component, maybe? Unless that bolt needs screwing in now, but I assume that screws into some... Oh. What could I be missing? And there it goes. Oh, this is going to be confusing as fuck, this. What other bits is there? Maybe one of these little turds here? Front link right. If only I had one for the left. Steering shaft. Do we need a steering shaft? This feel. Look, it's not rear wheel steer, is it? I assume. Rear wheel drive, but obviously not rear wheels off. Oh. Shit, I dropped it. Come back. Steering shaft. You are quite literally my only hope at the moment. Sorry, I'm not being very chatty at the moment. There you go. Can be entertained by the music while I'm struggling. Oh, that is not what I thought it was going to be. What's on that then? The bolt there. It doesn't look like there's a bolt up top. Maybe just one bolt onto the steering rack. Because that's just one, isn't it? That comes down from the steering column. Thank you, music, for keeping him entertained while I'm losing my mind. This one looks small, though. Does that seem right to you? But it still doesn't want to accept the brake assembly. Is this what she said or he said? Which quote in particular? You give my short-term memory too much credit, you think. Ooh. I'm suddenly not as confident about what all this means. Should we try and bolt that down and just try it? But I imagine this is to attach something to something, right? Don't mock me with this music. I barely even remember that. Oh, there we go. Barnet boss Dean Brennan has been given a 9-match touchline suspension following an incident with the referee. What the hell did he do? 9 games. Cole Cuts, welcome to the stream. I put a massive postal order in and collected everything, and now I'm trying to work out how suspension works. That's going Cole Cut. Oh, has he said something horrific? I really don't understand. This is the front left, right? So we have the control arm, the shock absorber, the springs in. This might be like... Oh god, I'm fucking freezing today. It might be like the first game where if one piece is installed, it means other pieces can't be attached to it. If it's usual rule at private Cold Cuts, if it would help, then no. Yeah. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of people in here that know everything about these games that are doing a bang-up job of not giving me any hints or tips whatsoever, and letting me suffer, as per the experiment, right?
No mitä helvettiä?
Yeah, the good old rule in the Doomhaus is, if it will help him, don't do it. Pretty much. But I appreciate you asking first, certainly. To turn a car while driving, you need to use the steering wheel. I've seen you drive in this game, Martin. Doing the coilovers on my car recently. I was going to suggest something, but yeah, fair enough. Something is missing. See, part of me thinks maybe the upper control arm, like you're supposed to slot the brake assembly in, and then the upper control arm goes on after to lock it in place. It's alright, I'm being careful, Martin, you're fine. But I appreciate it. Pain is a feature of this stream, not a bug. I don't know if I'm now able to remove the upper controller. Like, you see where I'm coming from, right? Let's have it off. Then, does that slot on? Let's check the fucking thing on it now. I'd like it if the car would constantly slide off the jack as well. That'd make me happy. Because having to constantly jack the car up because of a physics issue is less than ideal. Alright, that wasn't the answer then. Do I just slowly take every bit of this suspension off one by one? I don't think this is necessary, is it? Just this brake assembly. Like, I was thinking of maybe looking to see where it would fit. Like, are these two bits... If these two bits are supposed to, like, go on those two spikes, and then... What could be missing? See, I don't know whether something's missing or whether something's attached that shouldn't be attached for that to then be attached. Steering shafts we have. That's not related, right? Who needs brakes? Fuck it. Front link right. Oh god, what's this? That fits somewhere here. Shit! I bet I needed that, didn't I? I bet I need that for the other side. Don't confirm or deny, obviously, crying out loud. Alright, we need a front... See, this is the important bit about just getting started on the build rate, is I started to work out what I do and don't have. Imagine you came home early from a trip and your 23-year-old drunk son is again assembling a car from scratch in your garage with a pile of metal parts thrown on your yard. Taxi parked down the road and a stolen tractor. What would you do? This tractor belongs to the family, thank you very much. And they'd be happy to see I'd got a job. And this was their idea first time, lest we forget. Right, what was that called? The gear link or something, I think. No, steering link or whatever. Oh shit. I need to take it back off again so I can learn its name. So I need an upper control arm for this side and everything. What was this thing called again? Sorry for the loud song. Front link right. Right, everybody brace yourselves, I'm going in.
Satan.
Sorry, it's known as the loud song. Do a no bolt run. It's the doors again. Oh, this is an old to-do list. Buy purple paint, still on this to-do list, that's how old it is. So, what I need, front link left, then I need upper control arm right. What else? I need another spring for this side, don't I? I think I've got everything else. So they're the two things that I need the most. We do need to find Suski, of course. Our department lead just had us take a test at our job. 5 questions. The most Michael Scott shit ever, and the responses could not have been more office-like. Maybe it was on purpose. It's like a team-building thing to cheer you all up, Shaggy down. And you're not working in a incompetent hellhole. I'm missing quite a lot from the back end there. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some like short-term things to focus on. I've got the upper and lower control arms for the back on one side, but not on both. Yeah, that's the control arm there, isn't it? So I've got the upper on the back, and I need a lower. So lower right control arm. They're all the same, but you know what I mean. So lower right... lower control arm rear. Right. I think it's been in kitten. You might have just been not been here when it was on. I need loads. Is your internet down, Mina? Mina, good afternoon. Is your internet chopped? And the car, of course, has slipped off the fucking thing. Shit, when did it go off? Is it functionally working, or have you come home to it not being on? Mina, good afternoon. Who this? Cellist, welcome in as well.
Anniversaries should be annual.
That's true, actually. And that's why I keep rebuffing Augur's attempts to marry me. Cellist, thank you for 61 months and welcome to the stream. Right then, this is all work for next week when we continue again on Monday. That was a good stream. We made some big money. We bought tons of parts. We're starting to make serious progress on the build. We're starting to work out what we need instead of having to just order everything. Alright, we're getting there. We're figuring shit out. I've also given up on trying not to be an alcoholic because I'm not making any progress, so I decided to just drink my... I wish she got upset at our answers and said next time take it seriously after telling us not to take it too serious. I guess clown college wasn't a serious enough answer to what requirements do you need to work at. Don't take it too seriously. Fuck. You was just following orders, weren't you, Shaggy Dan? Went off an hour and a half ago. Been work from home this whole week due to the plague. Somehow much work PC was... Oh, your work PC wasn't affected, but every other device is. This way you find out your work PC's been on, like, 3G or something this whole time, and it's costing you a fortune. That stinks, though. The teenager woke us up at 3:30 this morning, wanted to go to a girlfriend's house because she needs him. I'll be glad when he's over this teenage bullshit, but that's years from now. Before long, Timmy, he'll be buying old car parts and making a mess of your garage. Alright, that's about it for today then. Let's get all of this stuff put away. Let's get comfortably... Oh, shit. I just realised. I could have, because I changed the colour of the paint cans, I could have used the old paint cans from the purple days and just sprayed it with those, but for some reason I thought I had to buy...
Mitä helvettiä?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday for my winter car then until we work out every tiny little bit of bullshit in this game. Has it come back, Mina, just? While you were complaining about it, it came back. So, Kitten, I bought all of the paint from the pink days, and then when I changed the colour to the new colour, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to go buy some more paint so we can spray it the new orange. But I forgot that because I changed the pink colour to the orange, I could have just used the old ones. I bought new, so I wasted a bunch of money on paint that I didn't need to.
Vittu ja vittu.
You turned off the router and turned it back on again. Genius. Didn't know you worked in the industry. Hey, good news at least. Right, that is that. Chalice, I appreciate the sub, by the way. You're very lovely. Let me just turn off the lights in this, and then we'll lock up and call it for this week. Was that a good week? I think it was a good week. I didn't die. Again, we're, 4 weeks into this game now without a single death, still on the first life? Not bad. We've not cured alcoholism. We've got a... Look at the size of the scrap pile now. On Monday, we're having a big sort. We're going to have everything as tidy as can be. But for now, that's going to do it. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all on Monday for more of this. I will see you all tomorrow for some hardcore. Finally get back to that. I might see if Dead Mines works, but the hardcore servers have been a bit quiet because there's been a lot of like releases in World of Warcraft. So hopefully I can have us a big sweaty dangerous dungeon run for tomorrow. But for now, thank you all. Welcome to all the new followers this week. It's nice to meet everybody. I will see you all tomorrow for hardcore on Monday for more My Winter Car. Modded gameplay. Why am I even watching? Wait, what did I mod? I hope thingamajig was going on when the work PC didn't connect me. Slightly concerned it was not a me problem since we're currently on our third blizzard. You're still getting all of that. All of that stuff. Monday stream titled The Big Sort, starring Steve Carell. Apparently he was in Shaggy Dan's office earlier. Right, that's going to do it. Can the oranges pull an upset? Also, there's a best of coming after the stream. Somebody remind me that I need to release it. As you all know, when you join the Doomhaus Discord with the !Discord command or the link towards the bottom, you are randomly assigned a coloured name, either green or orange. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who gets the point for that day. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you have already been assigned your team and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, which for today is boxes. Go. Oh god, don't give topless ideas cold cuts. For anyone interested, I'm only one day into using it on Chrome, but there is a Pi ad blocker that works on Twitch so far. Is there really? Could save me some money on Turbo. Alcarion for the oranges then. Satan for the oranges. Polar for the greens. Monroth for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. Martin for the greens. Lundios for the greens. 6-4 for the greens. Lundios welcome to the stream. Siddles for the oranges. Azar for the greens. Easy Green, welcome to the stream for the greens. Keaton for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Dougie for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Tag Slack, good afternoon, for the oranges. Cellist for the greens. Bear for the greens. Radware for the greens. Are you in the Discord, Cold Cuts? It's for the two teams. You're more than welcome to join us so you know which team you're fighting for. Augur for the greens, Sothan for the greens, and Azzy for the oranges. Azzy, welcome to the stream. There's two teams in Discord and you get auto-sorted into one of the two when you join, and then that's just your team for fucking life. And as you can see at the top left, the oranges are one step away. Give me a second. 23 marbles. Enter. First person to pick a number 2 until picks the level. Go. Today's the day I start my climb toward Eurovision. Yes, Shaggy Dan. I will tie the scores as well. We have Alcarion, Satan, Polar, Mindrat, Chaz, Martin, Lundios, 6-4, Siddles, Azar, Easy Green, Kitten, Cats, Mina, Dougie, Shaggy Dan, Tagslack, Cellist, Bear, Radware, Augur, Sothan, and Azzy. 9 oranges and 14 greens. First person to pick a number between 1 and 2. I've already done that, right? Yeah, let me know if anybody new joins the Discord and I'll get people sorted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Martin went super random. Oh, Martin, you picked a fucking stinker. Permission to just ignore Martin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll do. Leap to Remember is the name of the level. 24 marbles. Enter. Yesterday we managed to just tie. Kitten, you are in. 23 marbles. Enter. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, oranges. Tie the fucking scores. Paul has gone for his boost very early. Oranges win this and we go into tomorrow with a chance to take the lead again. Greens win this and it's back to a 1 point. And it's back to a 2-point gap. Pressure's on. Boom. Too early, 6-4. About 24 hours too early. The level is a leap to remember. Cardi is the record holder, and we go in 3, 2. No, I was explaining when you put your password in Cold Cuts. If you join the Discord, that's all you need to do. You're randomly assigned a coloured name, be it green or orange, and this is what everybody's taking part in. Okay, good early start from Mindrake. You're more than welcome to join as well. Mindrake gets bunched forward though. Mindrake in the lead now. Dougie in second for the oranges. Can Mindrake stick the landing? He can. But there's green right behind him. There's 3 greens. Mindrake, you need a good run here because if you don't, the other greens will. Fucking bear just comes out of orbit. Shaggy Dan's appeared. Shaggy Dan did claim he was winning this today. Shaggy Dan's in second. Lundios in first. Come on, Shaggy Dan, get him. Is this going to be Lundios' first point of the year? There is a lot of orange here. Martin's got stuck twice. Shaggy Dan's been held up though. Oh, is that an orange just been chopped? Shaggy Dan got shot, but did he get shot forward or backwards? Oh! And the 3 greens take it. But have they got what it takes to get all the way to the end? Can Siddles do something dastardly here? Martin gets the drop. Martin is on for this if he can hold on. The oranges just aren't getting the fortunate drops. Lundios gets pegged. That could be good. Is he going to stick the landing? He isn't. Is Martin going to fuck the landing up? Fuck! Martin for the greens gets another point for his total. Balls. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the bits. Damn it. The oranges just had a chance to do something good. Oh god, I was about to take the crown off Schmitz and he disappeared off Discord. That's sad. It's like he was just avoiding me trying to take his crown off. Alright then. Schmitz, the crown comes off. Martin is golden. Good work, Martin. That is probably the green rain going on in the background. That's Martin's first point of the year. He's on the leaderboard and he's working towards his Eurovision qualification. Fuck. Is that what it's going to be? It's going to be the greens just keeping us at arm's length this whole year. It's mine, I'll get it back. Get it back tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow the oranges could still take the lead. Martin, thank you for the big bits. The big bits and the big bits. You were very generous. But that's going to do it. 6-4 second, easy green third. The greens take the entire podium. The oranges never really, other than Mindrake very early at the start, never really managed to get a foothold in that. Balls. But for now, this. Hang on. Let me go to edit video. Hang on. Then let me go to this. Let me go to this, and this. And there is... Give me a second. The best of January 2025 Doomhaus bullshit best of compilation thing. Of everybody willing to have their clips in this awful place, including all the stuff from Discord, including golf, including, you know, stuff. Yeah, this, right, wait a minute. I'm putting it in Discord before I put it in Twitch because you look a fuck up. Should be live. It is. Right, I'm going to put it in chat as well. Here it comes. Bang. There is the best of January 2026 from the Doomhaus. I'm putting in a real fat ankles. It's there. Martin, congratulations anyway. I love you very much. You're all very nice. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the reds and everything. Green's good work. Martin, good work. The scores end 22 to 20 in favour of the oranges. But for now, I'll see you all tomorrow for hardcore. Or I'll see you on Monday for more My Winter Car. You're all lovely. Goodbye. Fuck off. But somebody give me a final word and make it a good one. In fact, fuck off and enjoy the best stuff. I'll look out for everybody else on Twitch. Leave me alone. in Romania.